Hi everyone, welcome back. How are you guys doing? Guys, whenever I go on a trip, I kind of forget how to stream. I literally don't know. But hi everyone, I am super jet lagged. I woke up today at 5 p.m. which is 8 a.m. in Manila. So for those of you who did not know, I just went to the Philippines. I think we were there for about a week or so. The reason we went was because DSG was holding an event for like past DSG people and also just friends. It was me, Celine, Peter, Sydney, Sean, John, Scara, Danny, Julia, Tenzin, Broden, Toast. Duh. Start from the beginning. So basically, day one, we go to Jollibee and we have a kids party and we go upstairs and we basically get serenaded. It was honestly crazy. So we get serenaded at Jollibee, which I'm learning everyone in the Philippines can sing or dance. Like their hips do not lie there, okay?
Okay, killing it.
And we're there for 2-3 hours. Meanwhile, I was having a good time. I really was. I was like, damn, we're having fun. We're playing games. I'm eating good food. But then I realized that this same song is playing in a loop.
This song is kind of making me lose it.
We started off strong. And we had a Jollibee kids party for Broden's birthday. And then what? What did we do after that? And then we left and we went to this little mixer, which was really cool because the bar made drinks named after everyone. So like there was a QuarterJade drink or a Broden drink. Everybody had their own drink. My drink was like this lychee vodka drink. Okay, I tried everyone's drink. We all tried everyone's drink, right? Like I tried the disguised toast. I tried the city on. I liked my drink. I liked my drink the least. But it was the thought. No. See, it was the thought that counts because in theory, when I read what I had in my drink, that's my and then I drank it and I said, ooh, this is way too sweet for me. And then after that, I think we went and we just explored the drinking area, which I'm not really sure what it's called. People are saying it's next to the red light district. Not really sure. And then that was day one. That was like our true first full day.
I found out what it is.
No. Next day was the DSG event, which was, guys, that was the longest day of my life, but also the most enjoyable. So my highlight of the trip was the DSG meet and greet. And let me just tell you, so I wake up at 7. No, I wake up at 6 a.m. We had to leave by 7. Good morning, we're late. This is my outfit. Get on a little bus, go to this college campus. We do rehearsal, tech check, whatever. I want to say the show eventually starts at like 2 p.m. I think I went into like, I was just shell shocked. Like I actually was just, I have never had a crowd cheer for me. I literally like, I did not know how to react. If anything, I got really shy. Like I didn't know what to do. So I was like, nee. Actually, that was the most fun event I've ever been to. Like any like sort of panel or anything. And basically we just like went up there, played little fun games. Like, oh, who's most likely? Like people played 1v1 Tekken. Also just like the hosts did a really good job. I think like their energy was really infectious. The crowd's energy was really infectious. Like, I don't know. That was like truly a surreal moment. It made me just want to, just change my streaming hours to be on Filipino time. And it also made me just really want to create more content. The amount of people who came out to me like, oh my God, I love like this content. I love this. I love your book content. I love your podcast. I love like all these things. And I'm like, wow, this is so fulfilling to hear. Like, I really do want to just continue to create that for you guys. It was just like insanity, truly insanity. Okay, when you do meet and greets, all right guys, when you do meet and greets, inevitably there's some weirdos. Okay, there just are. There are people who are like they overstep boundaries, or they're a little weird, or they like want to, I don't know. Okay, not a single person that I met. Everyone was so kind. No, also everyone smelled good. I don't know how to explain this without sounding really rude, but like, okay, like, some people kind of stinky, or like, they got BO, or like, no one. I was like, damn. I would hug people and I'm like, your hair smells so good. it was just easy. Like, I'm really serious when I say it was like the easiest meet and greet of my life, and it was the most fulfilling meet and greet of my life, because I was like, oh, like I just like genuinely sit down and talk to these people. Like, I don't know, I just like loved hearing what everyone had to say. Any gifts you received? So apparently people weren't allowed to give gifts at the meet and greet, but they were supposed to give gifts to then have us sent home. So when we came home, we had 5 suitcases. Everyone had an extra suitcase they had to bring. So we all brought them back, and then we're probably gonna do like a stream and go through them or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, everyone was just basically really like polite and respectful. Stop pretending Philippines suck. Wait, really? I didn't think so at all. Wait, I actually think the Philippines. Okay, I don't know. I think the Philippines was great. Also, so then after the DSG event, right, we go and we spent the rest of the time in Boracay. Beautiful. So I grew up in Hawaii. I went to preschool in Hawaii, and Hawaii is the best beach I've ever been on, ever. Like, those are my favorite beaches. Boracay is number 2. Like, actually number 2. Like, I was like, oh, just crystal blue water, just super fine sand. I was like, oh, I don't know. I look at that and I'm like, I cannot believe this is real. Like, I actually look at this and I just like, God, I wish I had the words to explain how I feel, but I just, I'm like, sometimes life feels like a fantasy book to me, like a fantasy world. Sometimes I look at the moon, or like if you guys watch a sunset and you catch the moment that the sun is setting and the moon is also out, like when they're like this, when those moments are happening, I'm like, wow, I feel like I am living in some fantastical world. When you think about it, it is like, I think it's just become normal, like the sun, the moon, nature, whatever. But the food, okay, resort food's never good, but when we went out into the city, what is it called? Oh God, what is it called? Tapsilog. Yes? So I think that was my favorite. Also, every mango, I would eat mangoes every day if I lived there. I would. What's another thing that I had that was really good? I don't actually remember the names. We went to this restaurant and people ordered a bunch of different things, and so I tried a bunch of different things, and everything was so good, but I don't know the names of everything. I really liked, it's like congee, but not congee, okay? It's like, it's porridge, basically, but it's very ginger strong. Luga? Because I don't know how to pronounce anything. I did try, okay, so I don't like eggs. I don't like eggs in general. So like, kwek is the deep fried quail egg, right? So when I ate that, I was like, oh, tastes like an egg. I also really liked, they're like the little rolls and you dip them in sauce and the sauce is red. Lumpia! Yeah, lumpia was really yummy. I mean, basically everything I had was really yummy. Like everything tasted really good. There's some things I'm like not a really fan of in terms of like, okay, I don't like eggs. I did try and test, wait, what did I have? I think I had chicken intestine, which was really surprising. Well, actually, I don't know if the chicken intestine was good or if the suka was just good. And I think it was just well, I mean, it just tasted kind of like, just tasted like meat. It was yummy. I liked sisig a lot, but the texture is a little too chewy for me. Like, I think I'd want to eat it with something. Sisig's flavor is really yummy. That was something I was hella sad about, was they kind of kept rushing people, but I also really understand because people have been waiting for so long. But it's like, I don't know. I just really tried to give everybody their moment, you know, and like not have them be like, okay, now I have to go. I think it just gets hard. Like, meet and greets are just inevitably like going to cut it a little short. I remember when you went on stage to scream for crazy. That's what I don't know, guys. I don't know. I genuinely, I was talking to Cindy about this, and Cindy was like, I don't know if this helps my imposter syndrome or like makes it worse. I'm like, I know exactly what you mean. I'm like, I don't know if this is like, I'm feeling like I deserve this. No, I'm just feeling a lot of imposter syndrome. But it also just really kind of like, it kind of ignited this fire where it was like, oh my God, like this is like what I do it for, I guess. But it was overall like 10 out of 10. Boracay, we basically just kind of hung out by the beach. So when we did water sports, they called it a UFO, which basically, guys, literally imagine a couch on water being pulled by a boat. That's exactly what it was. It was an inflatable couch. Me, Celine, Peter, Broden, Sean go first. The UFO, I'm sitting like I'm sitting on a couch. And so my first thought is, this cannot be good for my spine. Like if you, but I'm like, whatever, I'm sure it's safe. So this guy is like doing loops. We are getting our rocked. It's Broden and Peter on the ends, me, Celine, Sean in the middle, and I'm watching Broden and Peter get yeeted into the air, slamming back down. I'm watching Broden's leg just flop like a fish. They're holding on for dear life, like just actual dear life. We're all screaming. And I'm like, holy everyone, don't, like, watch out for your tongues, because sometimes when you are inner tubing, you can like, so everyone's like clenching their jaws. Salt water is spraying into our eyes. I can't open my eyes. I'm getting launched. And so then we're like, what the f? So Celine and Sean start bleeding. And then we're like, guys, we can't let the next group know. Like when we come back, we have to act like that was the best, most fun thing we've ever done. And we have to act like it ain't so bad. So that when they go in, they have no idea. We get back, everyone's quiet. And we're like, that was so fun. Yeah, you guys will be fine. It was super easy. Hold on tight. So then they get on the boat. And as soon as they take off, I scream, that was terrible. Good luck, guys. Like, GG's. I'm watching them get whipped around. When they get back, John is like completely slumped over, super pale. Like Sydney's ponytail came out. Like it was just everyone's gone through war. But it was super fun. That's about it, honestly.